On this Valentine's Day, we want to take a look back at a story that aired a decade ago. It was one of the most touching love stories that we've ever covered, and though that's not quite what we expected when we first started looking into it, it began with a time capsule, and from there it turned into a gift from a wife to her husband. So joining me now right here at the desk, 12 News journalist Joe Dana, you had initially found this story, so what are we in for with it?
So this one is from the archives, and we'll explain where you can actually find more of these sort of treasures of nostalgia in just a moment. But first, take a look at what happened when we tracked down the original homeowner where this time capsule was discovered.
Yeah.
Sometimes in life we draw up blueprints, but fate has other plans.
Well, I just think I'm going to value things a little bit differently.
That lesson hit home recently for contractor John Murray. You see, while knocking down walls of this 1950s North Phoenix four-bedroom, John discovered the contents of a partially opened time capsule.
We've done hundreds of houses. I've never seen anything like this.
There was a photo of a family of another era and an open letter written for a future generation.
This time capsule is being buried on September 27th, 1966.
The message penned by a 33-year-old Betty Klug.
The Vietnam War is still going on. Racial situation very serious. Boys have long hair resulting from the beetle craze.
John Bruce. It turns out Betty's husband, Bruce, now 79 years old, lives in Scottsdale. As John presented the contents of the time capsule to Bruce, it was all new to him.
This is what we found, and there's a picture there.
Bruce was unaware his wife left this behind in their old home. Betty followed politics closely.
Barry Goldwater, Republican candidate for president.
And then Bruce realizes the date the letter was written.
On September 27th, geez, that's my birthday.
The letter would become a delayed birthday gift to Bruce. 10 years after she deposited the time capsule in the walls of their home, Betty died in a car crash.
I don't know how I did it. Went back to work within a week.
For a few moments on this afternoon, this letter would unearth old memories.
That's where we met, in Oak Park.
Each sentence prompting a precious recollection.
And she was so damn smart.
Time capsules provide observations about politics and culture. But Bruce says if there's a message here, it is to value who you love. Because as Bruce will tell you, things don't always go as planned.
We had the best marriage. Not once did we argue about anything.
Yeah, you can see that it was such an impactful story when that first aired 10 years ago. And it still makes its rounds online, you know,
Yes.
just to see the type of relationship obviously they had and the way that that time capsule became this delayed gift was really beautiful.
Certainly. I mean, it hits as if it was just written today, you know, a day turn that you would do. I mean, what a great story.
Timeless.
And referencing, you know, Barry Goldwater, the first high school in the Deer Valley
that was
district,
really
and the long hair because of the Beatles craze.
So by the way, Bruce
Amazing.
would be 89 today. We did make attempts to reach out to his family and were unsuccessful. So again, though, those are the kinds of stories that we've now put out there to be available for everyone, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. We want you to check out more stories like this because, as you know, 12 News has been around for 72 years. So the 12 News archives are just a download away. You can download 12 Plus on your TV right now, free of charge. 12 Plus available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV devices. Joe, thanks so much for the archive story.